Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we're going to be talking about Ken Karunaas' Youth. The film is a solid, entertaining coming-of-age story with emotions that land well. Ken Karunaas plays an underachieving schoolgoer. He spends his time with friends and trying to make girls fall for him. These portions are okayish, but once the protagonist's parents come into the picture and they begin to play a bigger role, the film picks up and has a strong emotional finish. Even the message at the end is nicely done. That's a short take. A longer review follows and it may contain spoilers.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
ரகங்கள் பலவிதம் ஒவ்வொன்றும் உலகத்தரம் தமிழக உற்பத்தியில் உங்கள் அனுஜ் ஸ்டைல்ஸ்.
Plan your next summer escape with Rand Royal Tours.
While promoting his debut film as director, Ken Karunaas said that he was aiming for the vibe of a Premalu or an Attakati. But starting with a title that echoes a Vijay film, Youth is very much in the regular mainstream zone. Those other movies were special because they broke the mold in terms of storytelling. Youth, however, is happy being a template movie. The story is about a schoolgoer named Praveen. Ken plays his character perfectly, and as director, he has chosen Praveen's parents perfectly. Devadarshini and Suraj Venjaramoodu balance the slight OTT flavor that we like in Tamil mainstream performances without losing a grip on their characters and making them caricatures. The mother dotes on Praveen. The father, who runs a bakery, has an uneasy relationship with the boy. The meat of the movie is in this parent-child relationship, but Ken goes the template way. He fills the first half with fun times in school, falling in love and so on and so forth. Then we get the explosive interval point. The second half becomes more serious and the last half hour contains the movie's message. But even among template movies, there are good ones and middling ones and bad ones, and Youth is mostly between good and middling. Some of the love portions are too generic, but the bits where Praveen gets sent out of class for making trouble and falls for a troublemaker from the neighboring class, this school corridor semi-romance is sweetly done. Ken also wrote the film, and he has a way of being commercial without becoming too cliched. The small payoffs from, say, Praveen's father talking about the girl that he liked, these things come off really well. Whatever Youth does, it's very clean. There is no clutter in the screenplay. The film does not try to do too much. It knows where it is going, and it gets there by sticking to the template and yet finding small ways to do something new, like the portion where Praveen's parents are ignored by a rich relative. The writing is basic, but the point gets across strongly. We know the father will do anything for the mother, and we know what the father thinks sometimes when he looks at his wife and their very middle-class existence. Prakash Kumar's Muttakalaki is a chartbuster, but I wish the songs had been shot more distinctively. But as far as the drama is concerned, the second half gets progressively better. Anishma Kumar, who we recently saw in Sirai, plays the friend and sort of love interest who brings about a realization in Praveen. She's the catalyst for his coming of age, but the bigger realization in Praveen comes from his father. Maybe it's a guy thing, but there's something very emotional and irresistible about the father-son bond, which is filled with male ego and competitiveness, and also with the fear that the son may end up making the same mistakes that the father did. This final stretch works very well. The emotions land well, and the dialogues get the job done. They're simple and strong, and it feels like the protagonist is having a moment and not like the director is preaching to us. And that's all we ask for in a template movie, of which Youth is a solid example. That's it about Youth. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
ரகங்கள் பலவிதம் ஒவ்வொன்றும் உலகத்தரம் தமிழக உற்பத்தியில் உங்கள் அனுஜ் ஸ்டைல்ஸ்.
Plan your next summer escape with Rand Royal Tours.